After navigating to Duolingo.com, the first thing your child will need to do is to log in using the user ID and password we've provided. You will put the user ID in this first space. This is my user ID. And then you will type the password into the second space here, and then you'll click Log In. Once that is done, you can see the home screen here. These medallions represent different units that students can pass through or have passed through. The goal that we have is for students to maintain the units that they have already done on this gold color, which symbolizes mastery, while at the same time moving forward. So for example, looking at my screen, which I have not used in a while, my Duolingo account, there's a lot of things for me to get on to gold. Now the easiest one way I can do that is I can click into the unit and then click over here where it says strengthen. Another way I can do it, which is perhaps simpler, is to go over here to the right and just click the option that says strengthen skills, in which case the program itself will automatically choose which unit for me to strengthen next. And this is how I would do that.
Es suyo.
Once you've completed the lesson, the website then shows you what you've strengthened. In this case, I've strengthened both food to and possessives. To get food to on gold, I would need to strengthen again. And I can do that again by clicking over here where it says strengthen skills. Once a student has gotten all of their Duolingo units or medallions on gold, they should then proceed to learn new things through new units. For example, you can see right here that on my screen, these are the new units that are open to me now, because they say right here 0 out of 10 lessons have been completed. I would then click on it, and in the screen you'll see all 10 lessons laid out. And at this point I can start where it says begin and begin to progress through all the different lessons. And then once you've finished a lesson within a unit, student can continue to do the other lessons in the unit. As students work over the summer to complete their summer Spanish practice, they can keep track of what they have completed using the Summer Spanish Practice Log. Here you'll see that the general instructions for this summer mean that a student is doing one of the following. They're either completing a combination of 50 Duolingo lessons or strengthened skills, or they're completing a total of 4 hours of practice, whichever one comes first. We have some examples here of how the chart can be filled out. So on this left side over here is where the student would fill in the medallion within which they were working. For example, this example means that a student works within the Basics 1 medallion. They complete the third lesson within it. It took them approximately 3 minutes, and they put a check mark because they completed it. If they go back and they do a strengthened skills within a certain unit, they would mark it as such. Basics 1, again within that unit, an S that stands for strengthened skills, however many minutes it took, and a check mark. If they do that general strengthened skills that I showed you on the right side of the web page of Duolingo, then there's no need to fill in this blank over here. They can just put an S here under lesson number. Again, within this chart, there's a space for 50 lessons or strengthened skills to be listed. So when a student gets to the bottom of the chart, they're done. or if they want to keep track of how many minutes they've dedicated over the summer to their practice, once they reach 240 minutes or 4 hours, they are done. This should be turned in to either Sarah or Coleman at the start of the school year.